What's up, YouTube? This is Harvey1997 here, coming at you today with kind of a card discussion, more of like a pro tip, I guess, on anything that can use rank 10s. So I'm going to show the rest of this replay. It's against DDDs using my Kaiju train deck, or Shadal Kaiju trains. Now the catch to this is that numbers 35 and 77 will always make it game if you have 8,000 life points. It doesn't matter what your opponent's life points are. They can always make it game. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to show the rest of this duel. It ends on the 5th turn, so there's actually not much left to it. So number 77, he has 4,000 attack. The thing that matters is the 4,000 attack, plus he can help clear boards. That's relevant. So what we need to know for this, though, is, again, 77 has 4,000 attack. 8,000 minus 4,000 is 4,000. That's what matters, mathematically speaking. So next, 35, its effect will give all of your monsters, not just itself, all of your monsters, attack boosts equal to the difference in your opponent's life points and yours. So, like right now, I have 8,000 life points, he has 12,200 life points. So basically the way this is going to work is it boosts 77 up equal to the difference in those life points, which is currently 3,200. So what we need to realize from this is that it really doesn't matter how high your opponent's life points are, because 77 will always, due to number 35's effect, number 77 will always have enough attack to put your opponent down to exactly 4,000 life points, assuming you have 8,000 life points. So like for this case, for example, we can see he has 7,200 attack, and now he puts the opponent down to 4,000 life points. That is because he has 4,000 original attack, meaning it's always going to work out that way. So now we have my life points at 8,000 and theirs at 4,000. So Ravenous Tarantula can, or I guess I should say he now has 4,000 attack himself, equal to the difference in our opponent's life points and ours, and also equal to the opponent's life points. So 4,000 attack to the face from Ravenous Tarantula will end them. Now this is always going to be true for Ravenous Tarantula if you have twice as many life points as your opponent, or more, because he will always have more than what they have. But again, as you can see, these two monsters will always be able to make it game. It's kind of strange that you'd think you could just use two number 35s, but that will not always work. If your opponent has, I believe the number was less than 12,000 to your 8,000, then that would not work. But nonetheless, these two monsters are phenomenal together. So we can see that's the end of that replay. I've got another one I'm going to show you, OTKing the Flintlock deck. And here that is. Alright, so here's the next replay. So again, this is just a test game, I guess I should say. Shout out to Shadows Bro, as he's known on these Yu-Gi-Oh sites, or LinkGod13, as he is on YouTube. That's again LinkGod13. He's one of my best friends. He does a lot of streaming, gaming stuff on his channel. Feel free to check him out. He's pretty good at what he does. He's been doing it for a while. So yeah, LinkGod13. Check him out on YouTube. Yeah. Anyway, so. Now, this is not going to be using a ban list or anything, just because we wanted to get the combo going as fast as we could. So he's using the Flintlock OTK. Now, also, no ban list, so we have technically 6 copies of Graceful Charity and Pot of Greed, because that's how Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro or Yugioh Pro works. Yeah, we're basically just using the Flintlock OTK to make it so that he can gain an infinite amount of life points on his turn, or gain life points until Yugioh Pro makes him stop because he's out of time. I believe the number we get to in this duel is 50,000. So, yeah, that's about it. There really isn't a whole lot to say about this until my turn comes around, because the Flintlock OTK, or quote-unquote OTK, if you know what it does, it's very standard. All you do is you switch the Flint back and forth, gaining 1,000 life points at a time until you feel like stopping. So, yeah, that'll be it for, that's really about all there is on that end. I'm going to pause it because it's all pretty standard from here on out. We'll get back to the replay once he's actually closer to his total life point gain. Okay, so here we are again. You can see he's up to 46,000 right now, 47, 48, 49,000, and 50,000 life points. That's where we had him stop. Just seemed like a nice number. So on my turn, we do not actually end it on this turn because I have to use Revolving Switchyard to get a second rank 10 on my board. So, a little unfortunate that happened, but, I mean, it's whatever. So, basically we just make 2 monsters. I have to detach Derek Crane to be able to destroy Chicken Game, which I don't know if I do that on this turn. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I detached Derek Crane to destroy the Kaiju. Yeah, so now we can see that these 2 monsters both have 82,000 attack points. I believe that's what that says, 82,000. But that's not the point here. Because if your opponent has 1.5 times your life points, or I guess less than 1.5 times your life points, but more than yours, 2 Ravenous Tarantulas are not going to be able to finish off your opponent. It's just not going to work. So, the thing to take from this is that, yeah, you can see there I tried to attack, but yeah, no damage because Revolving Switchyard. The other thing to take from this, I guess, is this is not always going to be super relevant, but it can come up. And it's very nice to be able to have when you need to put out a ridiculous amount of damage in one turn. Like you can see on that last duel, I was playing against DDDs. He was like taking Ring of Destruction to gain more life points. Would have gained more life points from his Dark Contracts, all that. And that's pretty relevant in the OCG. Yeah, now we can see I just had my Exodius attack over his monster. Number 77, it is currently sitting at 45,000 attack points because of number 35. So yeah, you can see it put him down again to exactly 4,000 life points. 8,000 minus 4,000 is always going to be 4,000. So 35 is free to attack for exact game. So, again, this is, if you ask me, this is something that anyone playing a rank 10 deck needs to know, because this is very easily able to come up. It can definitely swing the game in your favor when you need it to. Again, as you can see in the DDD replay, that I don't think he expected to be killed in one turn from that. Then just snap right out of nowhere. It's 12,000 damage in a turn because 35 is ridiculous. So yeah, actually in that DDD replay, I did only need 2 35s. I could have done it without having 77 because he had 200 more life points than 1.5 times mine. Yeah, mathematically speaking, it's pretty much assured that this will always work, assuming you have 8,000. Now, there are other ways it can work. It's just this is the easiest way to explain it. Feel free in the middle of the duel to whip out a calculator and, figure it out for yourself if it's going to work. It might not. 35 remember, it always gains all of your monsters' attack equal to the difference in your life points. So it's pretty nice to have. being able to blow up all your opponent's monsters with less than 45,000 attack is pretty nice too. Or 41,000 for him. So yeah, that is it, guys. If you learned anything useful from this video, like, comment, subscribe, or if you enjoyed it, remember to check out LinkGod13, and I will catch you in my next video.